From an early age, students learn that cheating is the easiest and fastest way to get good grades. But at the end of the day, where are good grades really getting them? Schooling is no longer about education in our country, but instead getting the best scores possible. Instead of learning, people are just getting high scores. A college professor. Paul Revere would have never have said the British are coming, the British are coming. In fact, he was British himself. He would have said something like, the redcoats are coming. Angelus typed the words into Google and found that the passage had been from a 5th grade website. Half a dozen of his college students had copied their homework from a bunch of elementary school kids. Research about cheating among middle school children ages 12 to 14 has shown that there is an increased motivation to cheat because there is more emphasis on grades. Even those students who say it's wrong cheat. If the goal is to get a good grade, students will cheat. As the rates of cheating in school has gone up and up, professors and teachers have become more aware of cheating tactics and have been able to catch more and more students cheating.
Here you go, here's my essay.
This is very clearly plagiarized. Get out of my class.
Even though the ones that are caught have serious consequences, 75% of college students admitted to cheating, and 90% of college students didn't believe that cheaters would even be caught. With all these high rates of cheating, what are students really learning?
Where should I look?
At me or at the camera, just like above the camera.
Can I change anything?
We scheduled an interview with a PSU professor to see what her perceptions of cheating in college were like.
Can you state your name and your profession for the camera?
My name is Kerri Anderson-Linde. I am a adjunct professor at Portland State University.
In general, how do you feel about students cheating?
I feel like it's something that does happen, not something that I put a lot of concern around. In fact, I teach my classes and construct the way that I teach, taking into account that that's a possibility.
Have you caught any students cheating or plagiarizing?
Let me think about that. No, not that has happened. No cheating like in the room as far as during a test or during any sort of exercise that we might be doing that requires them to do individual work.
If they are caught cheating, what happens to them?
PSU has a really strict policy, particularly around plagiarizing, and I believe it is immediate disciplinary action, which can be dismissal from the university.
So I found a statistic online that says 75% of college students have cheated in college, and 90% don't believe that they'll get caught when they do cheat. What does this tell you about your students?
That my assumption that probably cheating does take place is true. My hope is that in the way that I teach the class, because it is an experiential class about counseling, that the information I want to impart to them and the information I want them to get from class is not something that they can get through cheating. It's about their own personal experience and how they interact with the material. And so while I think it does go on, I do give a final exam where cheating is a possibility. I hope that is not detrimental to what they're taking from my class.
And what do you think we can do to help influence the next generation to not cheat?
I do think it comes down to, for professors and for teachers, to teach in ways that don't encourage cheating. So rote memorization, tests that just ask you to regurgitate knowledge, I don't think that they're very effective as a learning tool. So changing the ways in which you teach and how you prove that students have gotten the information, I think is imperative, and that's something that falls on teachers and professors. As far as plagiarizing, I also think you can design what you want from papers and research in ways that also deter students from cheating. I think just punishment, as we know in psychology, punishment-based systems where when you do something wrong, you're punished for it, don't work nearly as well as doing positive reinforcement for doing it the way we want.
Do you think that if we had college students or students who have cheated come into classrooms like elementary school classrooms and show them what they've actually gotten from cheating would help them influence their thinking around cheating?
I think that's an excellent idea. I do think that experiential learning, particularly from generation to generation or from student to student, can be extremely effective in communicating both the detriment or what they haven't received as a result of cheating or whatever has happened to them as a result of cheating.
We need to be able to change the next generation's view on cheating. If we can show them that cheating does no more than get you high scores. Starting at a middle school level, if we can get college students who have cheated to come in, show these younger students where cheating has really gotten them, we can start to change the mindset of the next generation of students.